I just made a massive change to my personal portfolio, and it's not actually an investment that I made, but it's more about the way that I track my portfolio. For years now, I've been building advanced portfolio tracking spreadsheets like the ones you see here, and also stock analyzing spreadsheets like you've seen in my other videos. And over the years, I've been sharing these spreadsheets with my community on Patreon, and I've had thousands of people use my spreadsheets. But for the past year, I've been working on a tool that will completely change my spreadsheet game forever, and today I'm going to share that update with you. From now on, you'll be able to pull in stock data from all across the world from well over 30 different stock exchanges, and you'll be able to easily pull in hundreds of different stock metrics straight into your spreadsheet. Let me show you exactly how this works. Now again, over the past few years, all of my spreadsheets have been hosted on Patreon, but today that is changing forever. I'm happy to announce that I'm releasing my new spreadsheet integration tool and all of my premium spreadsheets on a website I built called tickerdata.com. This website has been specifically designed to build some of the most powerful stock tracking and stock analysis tools out there. Now, if you're a current Patreon member or you've already paid for a yearly membership, don't worry, I haven't forgot about you. I've got a very special gift that I'm going to give you at the end of this video. But first, let's talk exactly about what ticker data is. First off, for example, you may have seen the Google Finance function used before to pull in stock data into Google Sheets, and it's a fairly decent tool. For example, if I were to type in AAPL right here and close this parentheses and hit enter, you can see Apple's stock price is going to automatically load in. Now, the problem with this is you are very limited with the data that you can pull into your spreadsheet, and the other problem is you're very limited in the amount of stocks you can pull in, and for example, you can't pull in hardly any international stocks, and you can't pull in really important metrics like dividend payouts. But today, that is changing forever. When you become a member of tickerdata.com, you get access to the most powerful spreadsheet integration tool, ticker data and ticker data live functions. For example, let's say I click on ticker data. Let's say I want to see Apple and I want to see their free cash flow per share. I could just type that out here, free cash flow per share. I'll close this parentheses and I can even select the year that I want to see. Let's say I want to see Apple's free cash flow per share all the way back in 2010. I'll close the parentheses and hit enter, and you can see this information will automatically load in. Now here on tickerdata.com, if you go over to the docs page, you can see a list of all the different attributes you can pull straight into your spreadsheet. For example, if I click on ticker data attributes, you can see we can pull in hundreds of different metrics from things like the income statement, things like the statement of cash flow. There's plenty of balance sheet data to pull in as well. Tons of other key metrics that I love to be able to see. And if I close this off as well, we can see we can pull in lots of live metrics for the company we're looking at as well. And one of the most exciting things about this is you can pull in stock data from stocks all across the world. Just look at this list of different exchanges. We have places like Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Chile, China. I'm not going to list all of them right now, but you can go over to tickerdata.com and see all these different stock exchanges that you can pull stock information from. I know I've been promising you guys for a long time now that I would add the ability to track international stocks, and that ability is now here. To show you just a quick example of how powerful ticker data is, you can see here we have Microsoft listed. We have the years 2013 through 2020. We have things like revenue per share, free cash flow per share, net income, payout ratio, total debt, total assets, and yearly dividend payout. Now, if we link all this to the Microsoft ticker here, I can type out Apple and hit enter, and you can see all this data is going to automatically load in. So this is an extremely powerful tool. And again, this process is extremely simplified. For example, it used to be if I wanted to pull in dividend information for a stock, I'd have to create a very complex web scraping formula to pull it from another website, but these formulas would often quit working, and it wasn't possible for other people to know how to use these formulas. But now, if I want to pull in Apple's current dividend payout, all I would need to do is use the ticker data live function. I can click on the stock ticker Apple here, add a comma, come over here and click on dividend, close the parentheses and hit enter, and you can see this information will automatically load in. So ticker data is going to change the spreadsheet game and my personal spreadsheets forever. Now, historically speaking, I've offered all my premium spreadsheets on my Patreon page for $15 a month, but as a thank you for waiting for this update, despite ticker data making my spreadsheets 10 times more powerful, I'm happy to announce we are lowering the price to $12 a month. You'll get access to over 30 plus years of historical financial data with the ticker data tool, live price data, access to over 70,000 stocks, 30 plus stock exchanges available, financial statements and key metrics, a community of investors, and of course, my pre-built stock analysis and portfolio tracking templates. And to make things even better, you can save 17% by paying annually by flipping this switch on. And with the basic plan, you can still get access to the ticker data and ticker data live functions, but you won't get access to any of the premium spreadsheets. Now, I'm not going to stop there. If you aren't sure if ticker data is for you, you can get a 7-day free trial at the link in the description. I've also created an entirely new YouTube channel called Ticker Data, where I'll be creating tutorials on how to use the tool, creating some of the most powerful stock analysis and portfolio tracking templates out there, and of course, I'll be analyzing stocks and now international stocks. I'll put a link in the description if you'd like to subscribe. Speaking of international stocks, again, let's go ahead and test ticker data out with international stocks. Let's say we want to pull in a stock from the Australian Securities Exchange, the ASX. If we jump over to our spreadsheet, let's say we want to pull in BH Group Limited, BHP.AX. If I come up here and plug that in, BHP.AX, and hit enter, again, you can see all this data will automatically update. If we keep scrolling down, let's say perhaps we want to pull in a stock from the National Stock Exchange of India. If we jump over to Yahoo Finance, maybe we want to pull in Reliance Industries Limited. Let's go ahead and test it out. I'll just go ahead and plug in the stock ticker for that, Reliance.NS, and hit enter. And again, you can see all this data will automatically update, so that's stock information from a stock straight from India. Now for my Patreon members who have already paid for a yearly membership, again, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to be sending you a link that will give you ticker data completely free for the remaining duration of your Patreon yearly membership. So be on the lookout for an email or a message from me. But from here on out, I'm looking forward to building some of the most powerful portfolio tracking and stock analysis tool on the World Wide Web, and I greatly look forward to having a community of investors do the same with me. If you have more questions, again, I suggest you check out the Ticker Data YouTube channel, where I'm going to be posting a ton of tutorial videos over the next few days. If you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment down below, and keep in mind that just like my portfolio, I plan on compounding the features and quality of ticker data over time by bringing you new premium spreadsheets and access to even more stock data and eventually crypto data. So again, if you're interested in using ticker data, getting access to the ticker data functions and all of my premium spreadsheets, then you can get a 7-day free trial at tickerdata.com. Just come over here to the home page and click on Get Started. There's still tons I'd love to talk to you about, but I'll leave it at that for now. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.